Hey, what's up, fellas? This is it's later in the evening. It's 7:22. It's still June 6th. I have retired early, filled the moat, raised the drawbridge. Uh, I want to give you some advice, and whether you believe it or not, I want you to at least consider this advice. From now till October or November of this year, I don't want you to buy any big ticket items. No vacations, nothing. Stop spending money. I think the first sign of the collapse is going to be when the housing market implodes. When the central bank, or they refer to it as the Fed, raised the prime lending rate, and I think they intend to raise it again because of all the quantitative easing, meaning there's just way too much money out there. And that is why you saw, I saw my house go from $298,000, which was pretty reasonable, down up to $434,300. I don't want you to buy a new car. You need to make sure that you have a backup plan if you lose your job. We're either going to end up in stagflation or recession. All the signs are there. But I believe personally that once you see the housing market start to collapse, if you don't know, here's how people are going to be in massive trouble with houses. There are people out there, and there's channels all over the place, where they call it flipping a piece of property, all right? That's fine as long as you can meet the requirements of the loan, okay? And what you're basically doing, is trying to get the house into shape within 30 days so that you don't have to start paying the interest on the loan, and you sell a house to somebody else, clear your money, clear your debt, and move on to the next one. But when they raise the rate, and the Fed will raise the rates again, the housing market's already slowing down. And I think it's going to collapse sometime in the mid-July. That causes what is called the domino effect. So we already have, I don't know, 40-year high inflation? Steaks that I would normally pay $20 for are like $40, $50. It's unbelievable. Gas prices. And all of those are what are called regressive tax, which means everybody pays the same amount no matter how much money they make. Okay? All right. No vacations. Rat hole as much cash as you can. I'm not a fan of gold and silver, but if that's what you want to put your money into, you can't eat gold and silver. You can't trade gold and silver for what? I can use credit cards. I can use my cash to buy anything I actually need, to include food and shelter. One of the other things they're going to do is I pretty much believe that they're going to raise rent prices because they can, not because it's fair or anything else. That's another thing that's going to tip another domino down. And they're going to go, well, you know what? Wow, now none of these people can afford to buy a home. So you know what? What are they going to do if I raise your rent $200? What are you going to do? You're going to move? Nah, you probably buckle down and pay the $200. So those are the two, for me, that's the first couple of things that I think we're all getting ready to experience. I have more than enough money to ride this out and do that, but I can tell you in Spanish, they call it codo. I don't spend money. I don't like spending money. I like watching it pile up. My wife, codo in Spanish, and tightwad, cheap. I live a pretty good life. I don't buy a car. Don't buy anything. Don't go on a vacation. Don't blow your money. I think from July, I'm hoping it burns itself out by the time we hit November. But I think from July to November, it's going to be a very, rough time for people. I think we're going to see job loss. I just think we're going to see some pretty bad times. All right? Not trying to be a dick, but I'd rather have you prepared and ready than thank you. Sorry about that. I'd rather see you prepared and ready than to be asked out. All right? Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. If you can't, take care of yourself. Yeah. Like a fart in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.